Oh, hello, hello, everyone. This is Biggie Ellis Mayberry calling from the Dallas, Texas area. Not calling, but talking to you. But I just wanted to share something here real quickly with you guys. The masterful power what we have in our hands. Um, I get calls. I've had two already this morning. This is Saturday morning, and I've had two already talking to me, wanting to talk to me about this or that, a new thing coming out, this shiny object, that kind of thing. And I am not against diversity. I think we should diversify in our businesses, and but I think you have to something master something that allows you to diversify because you need capital to diversify. If you got it like that, then great. But even if you got it like that, most of the time, people are not as successful as they could be if they just focus on one thing. And that's all I'm focused on right now is BG because I'm understanding the power of the wealth shift that BG is causing, can cause for you and me as well if we focus. So understanding is much deeper than knowledge. People have knowledge, but they don't have understanding a lot of times. So there are many people here in BG who know that they are registered in BG Wealth, but very few who understand its wealth building power. So I want to share with you what I'm looking at. I'm just going to share a smidgen of what I understand this to be. Now, before I get into GB Wealth, I want you to listen to something real quickly here. Guys, what's going on with our country? What's going on with the agencies in our country that people are depending on? And this could be not only the agency, the government agency, this could be your company that you're working for. Will they be there when you need it? Somebody said the other day, I was listening to a presentation, and he said, people are always talking about scams. He said, but the biggest scam there is you being talked into working for somebody for 40 years of your life. And while you're working, you're getting maybe a good salary, but they take 30% of that for taxes. Okay. Then what you get, you take it to the bank and you put it in the bank and you get a 1% for that or 3% annually or 4%. I think right now the average is less than 4% on annual average on your money, and then they expect you to retire on that. And then the retirement benefits, will they be there? And as you'll hear in this short little 3-minute clip, what's going on with our U.S. government? Doge came in and this administration that, in my opinion, is messing up a lot of stuff. That's my opinion. I'm not going to get too political here. But they brought in Doge, and Doge moved all this money and shifted all this money. And this administration that we got going on right now, that's what they're doing. And so they're giving carte blanche, really, to any administration that comes in after that to take our monies and move it. Now our dollars, our tax dollars are going to pay for a war that none of us asked to be a part of. Okay. And now they want to go back to the government, ask for what, $20 billion more to continue this war if we don't get this ceasefire. So what's going to happen to our money when we need it? Is it going to be there? Well, for the Postal Service, they are finding out that it's not there. So I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to play this little clip for you. Then we're going to come back and talk about how you can make sure that your money is safe because you know where it is. Okay.
For you tonight at 5 o'clock, U.S. Postal Service says that they're going to go ahead and implement a cash conservation plan, and they'll temporarily suspend contributions to its pension plans. If they do this, the United States Postal Service Chief Financial Officer says postal operations could suffer. If they don't do this, they could suffer.
So guys, just catch what he said. The U.S. Postal Service is stop contributing to the pension plan of the people that they got working for. People out in the hot sun, during the summertime, people in the cold, what is come rain or cold or whatever, we're going to deliver. Those people are putting on their shoes and coats and shorts in the summertime, and they're delivering. And these guys have stopped contributing to their pension plan. You're going to hear their reasoning why here in a minute, but you got to make up a reason, right? if you're going to delay my retirement and I can't get access to the funds that I've put in for with my hard work and maybe a 401k or something like that where you contribute something, they contribute some. Now they're stopping. What's going to happen to my benefits? And you'll see here
Very
what's happening
same
to
time, CBS News Texas has learned that dozens of retired USPS workers have been waiting months just to receive their earned retirement benefits with little to no explanation for the delays. Our Marissa Armas speaking with two retirees who found out what's behind the backlog.
I feel like they just forget about you.
In the same Waxahachie neighborhood he once served as a U.S. postal worker, Billy Wright now questions the 29 years he dedicated to the job.
It feels like you're at the hands of a bureaucracy. That is a little bit of a disrespect to me. You know, I spent 9.5 years military before this, and I've never seen people treated that way.
The 60-year-old retired from the United States Postal Service in November. He says he's been waiting more than 5 months for his retirement benefits with little progress.
It's waiting with nobody telling you what's going on. No one answers your questions. You can't get a hold of anybody.
While Wright has received about $400 in interim pay, he says it's not enough to survive, now forcing him to take a side job.
I'm having trouble paying my bills. I'm having trouble, I've almost lost my automobiles, my family automobile. My rent is $1,600 a month, and we've been doing ins and outs, and I've been borrowing money out of my retirement and from friends and relatives.
79-year-old Judy Moreland also spent more than 25 years with the Postal Service.
They are giving me the runaround.
While Moreland receives some retirement pay, she's been trying since October to access her workers' compensation benefits.
To me, there's no excuse. This is something that the government does. They do not rush. When you owe them, you have to pay them right away. And when they owe you, they'll take their time. It's a burden on me, a big one, because I have bills.
The U.S. Office of Personnel Management, or OPM, oversees all federal retirement benefits. The director of OPM tells CBS News Texas that thousands of retirees nationwide are facing similar delays. The two main reasons: the Postal Service's shift from a paper-based system to an electronic system recently, and a surge in federal retirements.
Unfortunately, this system for a long time, I think, has just not served retirees well, and we are hard at work on it, and what we recognize, look, we have work to do.
Both Moreland and Wright filed paper applications, which OPM says can take 90 to 100 days to process. Electronic filings cut the wait time by more than half. OPM also says they're seeing more than double the number of federal retirees filing for benefits, going from more than 112,000 benefits between January and September of 2025 to more than 121,000 in just the last 6 months.
We obviously knew this was coming. We knew the manual paper-based solution was it's not a good solution, period. It's certainly not a good solution in a year where you have this level of growth.
As for Moreland and Wright, OPM tells CBS News Texas that they have tracked down their cases and are processing them. But Wright says those funds need to come quick because his livelihood is on the line.
Take care of your people. It's got to be better than this.
In Waxahachie, Marissa Armas, CBS News, Texas.
The OPM
Take care of your people.
call new for you tonight at 5 o'clock.
Okay? Take care of your people. That's what the gentleman said there at the end. But, again, guys, we can't count on that anymore. We can't count on that. One thing we have to come to understand is if it is to be, it is up to me. And so, again, the same thing is going on with our Social Security system is that if you're getting Social Security right now, you're probably safe, but they're saying that those who are in their 40s right now that are looking to retire in 20 to 25 years from now, Social Security may not even be there. And you see, again, I'll go back to all the shifts that are going on. And once this stuff starts, it gives whatever administration is there, plus whatever administration that comes behind them, carte blanche to do what they want to do. Because, somebody sues and then it gets tied up in court and you may be dead and gone before the court ever settles. And who says that the court's going to settle in your favor? more than not, it's not in the favor of the good old boys. You know, that was a good old boy, good old lady there that almost 80 years old. They had put in their time. They're not wealthy. They said, I put in a good government job, okay, and I'm gonna retire. Doesn't happen. 5 months he's been without a paycheck. And they say, hey, we're switching from a paper system to an automated system, and it's going to take time. And it took this news service to call them and say, well, hey, yeah, we tracked down their benefits, and we're processing, we're looking into that. Okay. Where's the money? Where is the money? And y'all know when Doge came around, I'm not trying to be totally political here, but when Trump put in Doge and brought in Elon Musk, they moved billions of dollars and nobody knows where. These organizations were shut down, closed, and they're gone. Where's that money? Where's that money? Where is the money that hundreds and thousands of people have put into the U.S. Postal Pension Fund? Where's that money? Yeah, that's why they're moving. That's why they're shaking and jiving, because something's going on with the money. Okay. So no cavalry is coming for us, ladies and gentlemen. If it is to be, it is up to me. We got to make it happen for ourselves. So I'm going to talk about BG. I'm just going to talk about a smidgen of BG. I'm not going to talk about you putting in $500 or $300 and all that kind of stuff and what it will be doing for you. You look at some of my other videos on YouTube, you'll see that. Okay. I'm going to talk about this bonus. When you hit a certain spot here that Greg and I have, and hundreds of others in BG have done also. We just recently did this. I did it a couple of weeks ago. Greg did it just a couple of days ago. A unique story about Greg. He has a big time catering business. He has a contract with one of the local professional clubs, and they serve their meals for him during this season. And his season is over in July. Greg, like me, had been in a lot of things, made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, back and forth, and we were kind of tired. And when I called him, because he knew me and because we've been friends and in things over, he took my call. And he looked at it and said, Ellis, I had kind of given up on all this stuff, but this looks too good. He said, but I'm be able to get in. I'll get in and I'll just do the trading, but I'm not going to do much right now because of my catering business is going to be June, probably July before I'll be able to do anything. But that'll give me time to look at it. Greg's been in a couple of weeks and he just went level what? And they just did a big sponsoring deal and I got 40 or 50 people. So he'll be a 2 here, probably 3 here pretty soon as well. So I've got to get on the hump. This is one business if you're a builder, you want to pass the person who brought you in, you can do that. Okay. And you can do that. That's the neat thing about this one. Okay. But I'm just going to talk about this one smidgen. I'm not going to talk about your 300 or your 500 that you put in. I'm not going to talk about the thousands that you put in, which you can make. As you can see here, you can get bonuses for bringing people in, even at $300. You get $15, you bring somebody in at 500, you get 25, they get 25, back and forth. So the company rewards you for the recruiting part of growing your account. And if you'll see here in a minute what that will mean, but this bonus part here is unique. You share this with just 5 people. And just maybe 5 passive people. That's the beautiful thing about BG. Passive works great here. If you don't want to recruit or don't want to recruit big, you don't want to go from some of this big stuff that I'm going to talk about here at the end, you don't have to. But it's valuable if you just bring in 5 people, because you do that, the company will pay you $100 right up front as a bonus. So boom, that could go into your account. And they will pay you $30 3 times a month. On the 29th, on the 9th, the 19th, and the 29th. The 9th of the month, the 19th of the month, the 29th of the month, they will put $30 right into your account and show you right here what it did the other day. So down here, exchange, $130. So there's my bonus, and there's my 9th, on the 9th, my $30. I'll get $30 more on the 29th, or the 19th rather, and $30 more on the 29th, not the 100, but the 30. And I'm going to show you how, starting just with this 130, and $90 being added to that every single month, what it will do over the next 21 months. I'm going to show you how to get to Christmas in 2026 and Christmas in 2027 in style. Okay. With just $130. I'm going to talk about the other money you got on there. So you get the money, you go to transfer, you transfer it into your trading account, $130, boom. And as it says here, it's a all or nothing. You deposit all, deposit or withdraw it, but there's no requirements that you have to put it into your trading account. You can withdraw it. But I say, since we double our money every 57 days here, and you can make that even faster by getting to level 3. We'll talk about that at the end. Let it double. 57 days. Trust the system for 57 days. Double your money. But I'm going to show you if you will leave it, if you can think of this bonus money as just a blessing, I'm going to put it in and I'm not going to withdraw it for the next 21 months. I'm not going to withdraw it. I'm just going to let it grow. I'm going to show you what that will do for you. Here we are in month 1. So let's say you accomplished this in May. And so May 9th, you will get your first $30. May 19th, you'll get another $30. May 29th, you'll get another $30. And so I'm going to show you what this will do over time. Now, you can confirm my numbers by going to the calculator site, thecalculatorsite.com, and click on compound interest, and you can play with these numbers yourself. Okay. Thecalculatorsite.com. So you're starting out with $130. I'm not even looking at your 300 or your 500 or your 1,000 or you're up to 10,000. Okay. You can up more than 10,000 in here, you got to get approval. So they're not looking for the millionaires. They're looking for the folks who want to make money. Their motto is we want to cure poverty around the world. So they start out at a modest and let your money grow. So $130 working for you. You see here, first 9 days, you don't have $30. Okay. It comes on the 9th. So on the 10th going forward, this $30 is working here. So it increases your amount by $30 is accruing or gaining interest at 1.23% daily. Guys, that's the power. Not annually, not monthly, daily, 1.23% for 10 days. So you make $21.45 in those 10 days, where you make $14.39 there. And boom, on the 19th, you get another 30. So that impacts here. And for 11 days, that's working for you. You make $30. So that month of May, your first month at level 1, you make $66.40. Let's go on. Okay. June, what happens? Same thing. 9th, 19th, 29th. Impact, 1.23% daily. Again, how do we get this? We get a signal. We trade Bitcoin against the dollar. That's all we do here. AI does all the calculations. It's human verified. A signal comes out twice a day. We copy, we paste, we confirm, and we earn. Takes all of less than a minute each time per day. Signal comes, you copy it, you paste it, you confirm it, you earn. 99.6% of the time. Okay. Watch some of my other videos on YouTube. You'll see how that works. Okay. But we're just talking about with this $130 that we got back in May. What's it doing now? Well, this month it made me $118.02. Just that. I'm not talking about your 500. I'm not talking about your 300. I'm not talking about your 1,000. I'm talking about your gift of $130. Here it is in the month of July, month number 3. It earns me $191. I'm just letting it ride. I'm not withdrawing it. On the 4th month, it goes and it earns me $281. Boom. What's it doing the 5th month? Again, the 9th, the 19th, the 29th. I get $30 added to my account. It's growing on top of my earnings. This month, it earns me $381. Okay. So now, at the end of the month, I got $1,185.95 getting compounded twice a day. And I'm earning 1.23% on that on average. So 6 months in, Okay. What is it doing for me? Well, this month it earns me $536.52. Look at my assets. Look how they're growing. And again, you can withdraw this money anytime you want to. Okay. Earnings plus your assets, you can withdraw. Okay. So that's all you have to do. Your money doubles. You can withdraw it without penalties. If you take it out before the money doubles, okay, you pay a 20% penalty. So, but it's yours to pull whenever you want to. I say let it grow. 6 months down the road, you have this month $536. Seventh month, $695.82. Assets growing 1.23%. Ninth, $30. 19th, $30. 29th, $30. Now, on the 29th, what is it? What is it an impact? Is it impacting this month? No, because it's 29th and we're in November. November has 30 days. So we get it on the 29th and 30th. So we get 1.23% on that $30 for that 2 days. And so it biggest impact is when? December. Okay. That's where that $30 goes to work. So what does it do for me overall? Okay. So month 8th is December. This is Christmas time. Okay. Look at it, guys. $947 that month. Could you have a pretty good Christmas with $947.12? Can you that? Well, you can withdraw that and have a good Christmas because overall for May through December, your $130 with $90 being added to it by the company because you reached this level 1 and you didn't move. You haven't reached another level, but they say thank you every month with $90 added to your account. Okay. Now, perceivably, you can do this yourself. You can add $90 to your account every month. If you don't want Ellis, I don't want to recruit. I just don't want to recruit. I've been, I just, people have seen me do things and I wasn't successful and, I just got no more friends. Okay. And so I don't want to, well, how about if you just started your account and every month you added $90 to it? Okay. Just add $90 to it. You're going to get this same kind of thing going on. Okay. So Christmas, with a total May through December, you've earned $3,218 on what? On a $130 bonus that was given to you that you just let ride. Yeah, you withdrew here and there, but you kept in mind, okay, I'm looking at this chart, okay, that $130 is impacting me by $2,826 in December. I want to make sure whatever I withdraw, I'm not going to withdraw that $2,826.40. I'm going to leave that. I'm going to keep that working for me. I'm going to keep that because it's just a bonus. I'm not looking at it because my 500 is making me this. My 1,000 is making me this. My 10,000 is making me this. That's what, but I'm going to let this ride. Okay. So we let it ride. We go into, God willing, 2027. What's it doing? Well, that month, it makes me another $1,244.80. Month 10, February of 2027, Lord willing, $1,624.34. That's what it makes me. On the 9th, I got $30. Impact. On the 19th, I got $30. Impact. On the 29th, I got $30. Impact. 2 days on, well, February is short, isn't it? It's 28 days. Okay. So we rolled in another from the last one we rolled in. Okay. So 30, $1,629.34. Okay. March. What do we do in March? Okay. Look at the growth. 2,108.22. Okay. That's the impact. That month. Not for the year, that month. April, my favorite month, my birthday month, $2,725. I'm withdrawing, okay? But I'm keeping in mind that $130 now from May of last year to April of this year, almost 12 months, 11 months, it's made me $8,076.72. I want to make sure I don't withdraw that. I want that to work for me. for another because my 500 has done that. So what am I saying in essence, ladies and gentlemen? This is going to be bigger than what I'm showing you. I'm showing you a teeny, meeny micro of what this account is doing because your 500 is what? Doing 10 times this. Not 10 times, but about 5 times. Okay. You're making $25,000 in your assets now because of your 500 or your 1,000 or your 3,000, whatever you put into your account. That is working. This is impacting that. And that is impacting this. So that's growth in there. But I'm just looking at, okay, I'm going to let my bonuses, I'm going to let it work. I'm going to let my bonuses work for me for 24 months before I pull it out. Okay. So my bonus is working for me, $8,000. Next month, it makes me $3,511. I got $10,000 in bonus that $130 is bringing me now. Now, next month, 14th month, June, I got 13,000 total dollars in my assets. I make 4,500. Guys, is that a good salary? Those of you who make $4,000 a month, and all you do is copy, paste, confirm, copy, paste, and confirm 2 times a day, less than a minute per copy, paste, confirm. Would you do that for $4,500 a month? Okay. 14 months from now. And the next month, what is it going to give you? $5,792. Okay. So I got 17,000 in there. Could I pull out some of that? Yeah. You pull some out, just know that your number's going to be down. But what's your money do? What does your money do here? It doubles every 57 days. It doubles every 57 days. So if I took half of that 17,000 and what, 8,000 something, 8,500 something, I took that out, 57 days is going to be back up to 17,000. Okay. But if I leave it in the next month, it makes me $7,422.98 in August. September, what does it do? It makes me 9,501. That is not a cumulative, ladies and gentlemen. It's not cumulative. That is this month's earnings from $130 17 months ago. Bonus from the company, and they're impacting it. I haven't done anything else. I haven't moved up to the level. I'm just trading with my buddies. Hey, Jimmy, what do you think, man? Hey, man, Ellis, that was the best thing we've ever done. I tell you, my account is growing. It's doubling every 57 days. I'm able to withdraw. I'm happy. Hey, Sandy, oh, Ellis, it's going great. I took out $5,700 the other day. It hit my wallet in 24 hours. I'm so happy you introduced it. That's all you're doing with you and your 5 friends. But you're making $12,000 a month. Guys, that's $144,000 a year right there. Who makes $144,000 a year? Top executives. You're sitting at the house. Copy, paste, confirm, and earn, baby. $15,000 in November. November, Turkey Day. Can you get a big turkey with $15,000? No matter what the price is, no matter what inflation will be by November 2027, I think you can buy a turkey and the fixings for $15,000 that month. Well, what about Christmas? Okay, what about Christmas? What if I just left it there for Christmas time? Boom, almost 20 grand. 20 grand in a month's time. Okay, 19,835. Let's make sure we pronounce that right. So for the year, for just 2027, this is not cumulative from 2026. This is for 12 months because I left it there, $130, and the company impacted me $90 every single month. That year, Lord willing, I will make $74,746.53. Guys, is that a good down payment on a house? I know houses are terribly expensive these days, but wouldn't it be nice if the realtor says, well, we got to have 50 grand down, and you're like, no problem. Excuse me? Well, we got this loan system over here. Well, no, I got it. 50 grand. What's my monthly gonna be? Yes, Calvary's not coming for us, guys. We got to pull out our own sword. 2 years. Okay, not even 2 years. 21 months here. 21 months, 77,000. What do we have? $130. $130. And the company impacted that $130 with 1.23% on average per day. And they impacted my account $30 on the 9th, $30 on the 19th, $30 on the 29th. Can you have a good Christmas with 19,000? Can you have a good year with almost $75,000? In 21 months, 77,000. Take out 25,000. Take out half. It's going to double in 24 months. I mean, not 24 months, 57 days. And what can it be again in 24 more months? Okay. This company's been around for 4 years, going strong, going over 80 countries, maybe 100 some countries now. But again, Professor Beard's goal is to wipe out poverty around the world. And if you got this kind of thing, can you go to your family and say, hey, Johnny, come here. How old are you? I'm 18. You know about crypto? Yeah, I know about crypto. It's growing like crazy. That Bitcoin thing is going up. Jenny, I'm looking for some young bucks, okay? And tell you what, let me shoot you a video. Look at it. If you like what you see, come back. And I'll look at getting you started. We'll talk some, okay? So he goes, he looks at it, he comes back. I said, Johnny, how many of your young buck friends? If I was to say, hey, Johnny, what you saw there at $500, I'm gonna make that happen for you. I'm gonna give you the $500. How many of your friends could you get together and we talk to them? Oh, guys on my football team, what is there? 20 of them. They'd love to make that kind of money, huh? Okay. Well, get them together. Get them together and I'll talk to them. Could you sponsor some of those guys, or maybe all 20 of them, if you're making $74,000 extra a year? Could you get 20 guys started? What's that, 10 grand? Would you invest 10 grand in some young bucks? How much would the fire be going for them if they saw at 18, 19, 20, 25? That's what's happening around the world. Okay. So, guys, there it is. I'm going to bring this to a close. I'm going to run back up here real quick. I meant to have this at the end of my video, and I didn't as well. But I just want you to see here, there's more. If you are a builder, and the beautiful thing about this, what I just showed you, even if you didn't do this, even if you didn't share it with 5 people, if you added $90 a month to your account, you're going to have a similar effect on that account every single month. Okay. Every single month. But if you're a builder, if you got friends and family, that's one of the things I loved about Greg the other day. He got friends and family together, and oh man, I don't know how many, 40 people I think came in to his organization the other night. So that was neat, the way he put that together. So, when he moves up and he becomes a level 2, on the 9th, he will get $150. On the 19th, he'll get $150. On the 29th, he'll get $150. And that will go on every single month. If he does nothing else, every single month. Plus, he gets a $300 bonus. And you see the other levels here. You live up, move up, all these things. We strategize. There's a system we put together that we think will work well because they pay us, those of us who are builders, for this, for management. And you see up here at the top, it says optional. It is optional because you can make a lot of money here, just passive. But you want to make car money? I mean, top off, hair flying through the air, money, go for this. You get to this level, level 7, they'll buy you a new car. Based upon size of your organization and the volumes, it could be up to $300,000. They buy it, not pay a note. They buy it for you. My sponsor, she just reached this level and she got a big Toyota truck. I love her. She wanted a truck, so uh, I saw a Maserati with the roof off the other day. I thought, oh yeah, oh yeah. And my wife said, well, if you get to that, when you get to that level, how about getting something practical? I said, baby, I just turned 69. That is practical, you know. That is practical. By the end of the year, I'll be coming into that curve of 70. Hey, got to let the hair down, right? Oh, I don't have any hair. But anyway, guys, that's it. It shows you that you can go up to $1 million. These 5 levels here are new levels that they just added because people are killing it here, killing it. So they say, hey, we're going to put a bigger challenge. We got several that have already reached level 9. Look at that $100,000 salary. You no longer get this minimum salary, every 9th and 19th and 29th. You don't get that. You get this once a month. Okay. Gary, a good friend of mine, I just hit this after being here. I think he got in December of 2024. Didn't even know what he had. Didn't even work his business for 3 or 4 months. And then he lost the money in some other deal. So he said, let me take a look at this BG thing, and went to work. And now he's getting every month 100 grand. When he hit the level, he got $200,000. Okay. So just for being at this level every single month, he gets 100 grand every single month. So, 300,000, 600,000, and there's $1 million. You get a $2 million bonus if you hit this thing. It's big, 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 big time. Okay. You see it's 300,000 in your group. Okay. So that's a big, big thing over the next few years kind of thing. But I'll take 2 million and make $1 million a month. That's what they pay here if you get to that level. So there it is, guys. Fantastic program. Like I said, you want to see the other part of it, how $500 can work for you and what it would look like in 24 months. It would literally, if you just let it run for 24 months, you'll be a multi-millionaire. But we don't suggest you do that. We suggest you have periodical withdrawals and maybe take 3 years to become a millionaire. Huh? We got folks in Hawaii, I think it is now, 2 people who have become millionaires. Gary, $100,000 a month. My sponsor, you can see here, 10 times, three times a month. $10,000 on the night, 10,000 a month on the 19th, 10,000 on the 29th. She got a $25,000 bonus just for hitting that, and bought her a new car. She didn't buy it; the company bought it. Okay? So that's my goal. That's my affirmation. That's my prayer that by the end of the year, my team will be a level 7 team and breaking some level 7s within our group. So, guys, again, the cavalry is not coming for us. You got to pull your own sword. You got to band together, and that's what we're talking about. Let's band together and form our own army of financial independent people. We can do it. Join us. If I sent this to you, get back with me. You know my numbers, so get back with me. If one of my associates shared this with you, then get back to them ASAP. Make a decision to just trust something for once, even if you lost in the past. Trust. Okay. Don't take your rent money. Don't take your car payment money. Find some discretionary income that you can do without for 57 days, for 2 months. Put your money in, let it double, pull what you put in out, and now you're running on house money, and let it run. And we talk about that in our group about strategies of what to do after that. When is a good time to withdraw? What usually you withdraw? What happens to that amount of money if you withdraw that? What goes forward? So We look forward to serving you. Have a great, great day. God bless you and he keep you and may his grace and peace shine upon you. God bless. Have a great one. Bye-bye.